Breach attack simulation, AttackIQ and Cisco Secure Endpoint, collection of screenshots, keystrokes, and clipboard data file script. Now we're going to run this in prevention mode. Okay, let's start with Secure Endpoint. And before we make the change, let's validate that we're in audit mode. Let's go back to Secure Endpoint. We're going to put this in prevent or protection mode. So let's go ahead and find our asset. We'll go ahead and move to group. We can see it's audit here as well. We're just doing some validation here while we make the change. Protect, go ahead and move. And let's go ahead and update the client to see that it's actually been changed. Update now, and full protect. Perfect. Now we'll make sure that real-time protection does not turn on, and it doesn't, so we're good here. Let's go over to AttackIQ. Let's go over to assessments, and we can see we've got a couple of scenarios already built out. Let's pick the prevention one. Let's go to setup. And we've walked through this example, exactly the same. The only difference here is we've got this prevention only mode turned on. So we're not looking for detection. We're in fact looking for preventative capabilities on the platform. We'll go ahead and run it. And let's go ahead and go to events within Secure Endpoint. And we see our policy update. So everything above that will be from this test here, any event driven. Go ahead and reload. And look at that. Already we're starting to see things come in here. We see the collection.ps1. We can drop that down. We can see very similar tactics and techniques that we saw initially with the collection.ps1 when it was in audit mode. We can also pivot to the report here as well. And you can see here, it gives me the metadata, all the behavioral indicators, network activity, processes, artifacts, registry entries. I can even watch the video of the execution here. Let's have a look here. We can see PowerShell is launched. So this is something native to Cisco Secure Endpoint. It's part of the sandboxing capability where you have the ability to have files submitted for analysis. And you can see this one, in fact, has been done. And you can see whatever the outcome might be visually on the computer. You can see random mouse movement, some tab bars, just to invoke behavior of malware. And then you get that report at the end, which is really nice. We can also see here, it was quarantine was successful. And let's go ahead and pivot into device trajectory. And let's have a look at the flow here. So when we see collection.ps1, we can see all of the tactics and techniques that we've seen earlier. Again, we can see the file was quarantined. And again, if we look left, we'll see the connection to, let's just click it here. We can see the connection to the IP address of AttackIQ, all the details, the additional tactics and techniques that were identified. If we scroll left, we can see our previous test that we had done earlier with the audit setting turned on. So pretty neat. It looks like things have been blocked, but let's go ahead and check our report. We can see it's been finished here. Let's go ahead and jump into, you can see prevention is already highlighting that it's been prevented, and that's the integration with Secure Endpoint. Now let's look at the activities. You can see here the activities, there's the command, but then it says the file most likely deleted. The script failed. Why? Because it was most likely deleted by a security tool. So this phase will be marked as prevented. So in fact, we were able to prevent this type of an attack. Pretty neat.